Attention viewers, our comrade-at-arms, Hooded Cobra Commander 788, has been kidnapped by the Toy Master, who's trying to put a stop to Cobra Month. Hooded Cobra Commander 788 has become part of the Toy Master's collection, and the Toy Master believes the collections should be controlled, not shared. This insidious evil must be stopped. Form BX257 is calling for all fellow G.I. Joe reviewers to keep Cobra Month alive, so it's time for Analog Toys to stand up and be counted and join COBRA CONVERGENCE 2. Regular subscribers to the channel will know that I've already reviewed a number of G.I. Joe vehicles, but with this being the first time I've ever reviewed a Cobra vehicle, I thought it fitting that I should review the first Cobra vehicle that I ever received as a child, the Cobra Water Moccasin. Hello G.I. Joe fans, my name is Tony and welcome back to the Analog Toys YouTube channel and the feature of today's vintage toy review, the Cobra Water Moccasin from Hasbro.
You can imagine wherever there's trouble, G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe!
Cobra's stealing the capsule!
Scrap iron sold separately.
They're getting away in the water moccasin! The shark won't catch him. Joe!
Each set is sold separately, and some assembly is required.
They're throwing the capsule overboard! Let's go get it! Joe!
G.I. Joe Shark comes with diver. Cobra Water Moccasin comes with driver. Each set and other figures sold separately from Hasbro.
The Cobra Water Moccasin is a floating swamp cruiser that was first released by Hasbro in 1984 with an original retail price of $6.49. The Cobra Water Moccasin is heavily armed and is classed as a fast attack vehicle capable of transporting up to 4 Cobra troops. With its sleek aerodynamic design, the Cobra Water Moccasin is extremely well detailed and features a colour scheme that is perfectly suited to a swamp environment. The Water Moccasin's weapons arsenal includes a 20mm twin-barrel machine gun that is mounted on a rotating turret, 2 40mm lateral destructor cannons and a remote-guided Gator surface torpedo that is mounted underneath the rear of the Moccasin's hull. Also incorporated in both sides of the Water Moccasin's hull are storage compartments where additional small arms can be stowed. The design of the Cobra Water Moccasin was adapted from airboats which are used extensively throughout the Florida Everglades. Airboats are flat-bottomed and are powered by a large, rear-mounted fan instead of an underwater, motor-driven propeller. This is designed to avoid anything getting tangled in the underwater vegetation found in swamps, and enables the airboat to skim across the water's surface. In the case of the Cobra Water Moccasin, the high-speed fiberglass fan is powered by a twin supercharged V12 engine that is supplied by Destro's Mars Industries. The Moccasin's fan is also fitted with a pair of titanium directional blades that facilitate precision steering at high speeds.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
If anyone can stop Joe, it's Zartan!
Evil master of disguises, Zartan. There's no end to his surprises, Zartan. Zartan has an evil plan just for G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, a real American hero, fighting a fiendish new foe.
Your plan is not working, Zartan!
Roll, Commander. Watch.
Follow the further adventures of G.I. Joe and Marvel Comics. Now, back to G.I. Joe.
The Water Moccasin is piloted by Copperhead. His real name is classified and his birthplace unknown, but it's believed that Copperhead is selling his services as a Water Moccasin pilot to Cobra in the hopes of paying off his gambling debts. The 3 3/4-inch action figure interpretation of this character has a colour scheme that matches both the Water Moccasin and the swamp environment, with the traditional Cobra logo emblazoned across his chest in silver. The Cobra Water Moccasin is also the perfect vehicle to go up against the G.I. Joe Devilfish. With a similar size hull and very similar capabilities, these two attack boats fought many aquatic dogfights during my childhood G.I. Joe battles. In 1984, the G.I. Joe storyline was following a bit of a swamp-based theme, with the introduction of Zartan and his swamp skier, and the water moccasin fitted in with this perfectly. In fact, many classic G.I. Joe comic book storylines were based in the Florida Everglades, and the Cobra water moccasin made several appearances in these issues. The water moccasin even appears on the cover of G.I. Joe issue number 25. This issue is also notable for featuring the first appearance of Zartan, the Master of Disguise. In 1988, Hasbro re-released the water moccasin, this time as part of the G.I. Joe Tiger Force. Hasbro gave the water moccasin a new yellow and black paint scheme and renamed it the Tiger Shark. Hasbro also re-released the Copperhead action figure, this time as a member of the Cobra Python Patrol.
G.I. Joe's Tiger Force! My Python experiment will make Cobra invincible! Python Patrol! Python Patrol! Cobra's on the attack with Python Patrol!
Python Patrol! Attack!
Python Patrol's the evil new foe, but nobody beats G.I. Joe!
Python Patrol, vehicles and figures sold separately.
Attack!
Jojo!
The water moccasin was Cobra's first attack boat, and it featured a very stylish design, but it was not without its faults. The steering vanes on the fans are very weak and prone to breakage, and the small torpedo is very small and easily lost. But the most detracting feature of this toy is that it is completely inferior to the Cobra Moray Hydrofoil that was released by Hasbro only 1 year later in 1985. In my youth, I had both the Cobra Water Moccasin and the Moray Hydrofoil, but when I compared these two as a child, the Cobra Water Moccasin paled into insignificance against the power and playability of the Moray Hydrofoil. Overall though, the Cobra Water Moccasin was a decent enough effort by Hasbro, and it made for a perfectly acceptable addition into the mid-size range of G.I. Joe action figure vehicles. I score this toy 3.5 out of 5. So that's our review of the G.I. Joe Cobra Water Moccasin. Did you agree with our score? Leave us a comment in the section below, and please, if you like this video, you must check out all the other Cobra Convergence 2 videos uploaded to YouTube during the month of July, which is Cobra Month. Now, I'll be leaving some additional links in the description below. Those will be to other related channels such as Hooded Cobra Commander 788 and Form BX257. Thank you all for watching, and please don't forget to click subscribe.